Pariksit Maharaja asks the question, Bhagavan doesn't have enemy or friend. But you can see that when there is demons and demigods, then Bhagavan takes the side of the demigods and kill the asuras, kill the demons. So you are asking the question that Bhagavan keeps the same relationship with everyone. This is the question you asked. First, you should understand the question. Then you will be able to answer the question. Perfect question and perfect answer. Pariksit Maharaj asked the Sukadeva Gosvami, you said that Bhagwan doesn't have anyone, doesn't have a friend, or nobody is enemy of Bhagwan. But when there are demons and Bhagwan, they are together, then Bhagwan is taking the side of the demigods and killing the demons. So how can you say that Bhagwan is equal? So do you understand? This is the question you asked. You should understand the question first. What did you hear? So you should understand the question first. Then, what did the question, Pariksit Maharaj asked the question. What was his question? Bhagwan is equal to everyone, but we can see that when there is a fighting between the demigods and the demons, then whose side does he take? He takes the side of the demigods. Then how can you say Bhagwan is equal? This question, when Yudhisthira Maharaj when Devaki that question, who asked? Yudhisthira Maharaj asked this question to Narada Muni. Devaki asked the question to Krishna. Devaki asked the question to Krishna that then that question was asked to Yudhisthira Maharaj, asked this question to Narada Muni, and now you are asking me the question. So first this question was asked, Devaki asked this question to Krishna. And then after Yudhisthira Maharaj asked this question to Naraji. And then Naraji gave the answer to this question was asked to Sukadeva Gosvami. And then Pariksit Maharaj asked this question to Sukadeva Goswami. So the same question was asked by 3 different people. So first, who asked this question was Devaki. To Devaki. And then after, Yudhisthira Maharaj this question to Narada Muni. And then Narada Muni asked this question to Sukadeva Goswami. And then Pariksit Maharaj asked this question to Sukadeva Goswami. So, I will tell you one story. Pariksit Maharaj asked this question to Sukadeva Goswami. So the same question was asked by 3 people. Who asked the question first? Devaki asked this question to Krishna. And then after, Yudhisthira Maharaja asks a question to Narada Muni. And then Pariksit Maharaja asks this question to Sukadeva Gosvami. This katha, Sukadeva Goswami said, "Hey Pariksit Maharaj, I will tell you one story, one historical story. When demons are not surrendered to the lotus feet of Krishna, but devatas are surrendered to the lotus feet of Bhagavan. So the quality, there's one goon, one quality in Bhagavan is that whoever is surrendered to him." So Sukadeva Goswami is speaking this katha. So what is the importance? Importance is sharanagati. Devatas, why? The demigods come, but they take the shelter of the Lord. But asuras, the demons, don't take the shelter of the Lord. That's why the quality that Bhagwan is what is it? Is this, the quality is sharanagati, the surrendered. So there is no fault. So if somebody comes at takes shelter of you, then what is your duty? Your duty is to protect that person. But if somebody doesn't come under your shelter and then asks you for protection, then you would not protect them. So therefore, any difficulty that comes to demigods, they come and take shelter of Bhagavan. So Swayam Bhagavan, Aditi gave a promise. So we said any difficulties came to this Upendra. Bhagwan gave a promise to Aditi, the Devamata Aditi. She spoke to Bhagwan that you please protect my son. Bhagwan promised and said, Aditi, I will protect your son. That the promise that, so because of the promise he gave to Aditi, that's why also Bhagwan protects the demigods. So Bhagwan is saying, whoever comes under my surrender to me, then I protect them. So whoever doesn't come under my shelter, then I don't protect them. In Brihad Bhagavatam, Gopa-kumara, when he reached the heavenly planets, Gopa-kumara, when he reached the heaven, at that time, he saw that Upendra the Bhagwan that lives in the heavenly planets, his name is Upendra. So Upendra is a younger brother of Indra, and Upendra is so Bhagwan is in the form of Upendra in heavenly planets, and he thinks of himself as a younger brother of Indra. So Bhagwan's name in a heavenly planet is Upendra. The mother Devaki, she prayed to Bhagwan, hey Prabhu, please protect our children. So like Gopa-kumara, So went to Narada Muni and said, "Hey, Narada Muni, you are the the so sorry." Went to Indra and said, "Oh, Indra, you are very dear to Bhagwan." So Indraji said, "No, no, no, I am not very dear to Bhagwan." So Indraji said, "Bhagwan, Bhagwan doesn't protect us because the promise he gave to the Devaki, that's why Bhagwan is protecting us." So there's two reasons. Bhagwan said, "Whoever comes," so there's two reasons, right? One is whoever comes to our shelter, then I protect them. And the second is because I promised Aditi to protect his sons, so I protect them. So these four people who asked this question, sorry, three people asked this question. Devaki asked this question to Krishna. And then Yudhisthira asked this question to Narada Muni. And then Pariksit Maharaja asked this question to Sukadeva Gosvami. So Narad and Yudhisthira Samvad, the conversation between Narad and Yudhisthira Maharaj asks this question. At one time, Narada Rsi was roaming about, and he came, and then he came to Yudhisthira Maharaj's house, and at that time, Bhagwan was there at Yudhisthira Maharaj's house. So Naradaji is saying to Yudhisthira Maharaj, Yudhisthira Maharaj said, "Hey Naradaji, you tell us, we are grasta, we are householders. So how should we follow the because we are householders, you know, our senses are old in we cannot live together like husband, wife, and brothers. So sometimes there is differences. So we have to follow, right? If the son says, "Oh, feed me," or that, and we have to do whatever others want. And sometimes we get angry. If the son does something bad, then we get angry. Or the wife said something, then there's misunderstandings and there's anger. And because once you live in the material world, we live in a material world, you are a Sant Mahatma, Naraji. So that question was asked, this question, Yudhisthira Maharaj is asking the question to the Narada Muni. You are the Sant Mahatma. You asked about the Varnashram. We live in this material world, in a household life. We also have to, even if we don't have desire, we also have to make nice food. Then we make preparations, nice food. We don't really want to eat very delicious food. But the situations come when, let's say, our son wants our son's birthday. But I don't have any desire to have this delicious food. But because it's son's birthday, then we end up we eat delicious food. So it's not really the desire. So sometimes we are having anger and lust and anger and jealousy. It just comes automatically. Like, let's say I think I will sleep on the floor. But because I'm a grihastha, so then the society will speak and say, "Oh, he's so poor that he doesn't even have a bed. He's sleeping on the floor." And I don't really want to wear nice clothes, but because you live in the material world, if we wear torn clothes, then the society will speak, isn't it? Even though if we don't have icha, even if we don't have this desire, but just because we are living in the society, we have to uh, do this. In Mathura, I saw that, when we live in the village, maybe you can wear a gamcha, but when you are in Mathura, you cannot wear gamcha. Daytime. But if you go overseas, then you see more people like really dress up properly. But then what? We want to be simple, but what does the society do? The society modernizes us. Otherwise, the society will say, oh, he's mad. Isn't that true? We have to do this because of the society, we have to do this. So Yudhisthira Maharaj asked this question to Narada Muni and said, we live in this samsara life. How can we, even we live in with all this icha, how can we get the victory of all the desires? Even though we don't have, okay, you don't have any desire, then it's another thing. But Mahaprabhu, he brought oil, to Mahaprabhu. So, so, he gave oil, Jagannath Nandan, Jagannath, he gave the oil to the sevak of Mahaprabhu and said, because you he he made this oil himself with all these different ingredients and gave it to the sevak and said, oh, you put this oil on Mahaprabhu. And after 1 year he came. So he said to the servant of Mahaprabhu, saying that, when he rests in the night, you massage Mahaprabhu with this oil. And so he said, the sevak went to Mahaprabhu and said that Jagadananda has come from Bengal and he's brought this oil for you. And Mahaprabhu said, no, give that oil to Jagannath temple. Because sannyasis don't put oil. It's a regulation. It's not that it's regulation that it's not a regulation that sannyasis cannot massage the oil. Well, Gurudev is saying it's not like that. Then, so Govinda went to him and said, Mahaprabhu will not use his oil. So what did he got? He was in the bottle. The oil was in the bottle. So he got angry and he threw the bottle down because. So he said, Mahaprabhu is not going to use his oil and he wants me to give it to Jagannath Mandir. Have you been to Jagannath Puri? Have you been to Jagadananda? It's a place. Then okay, so then what? There's a bed, like a soft soft. Okay, Jagadananda. Then he bought a soft bed, like a soft, not a bed, but he sleeps on the floor. So he got kind of a cushion bed, and then he went to there, and the Jagannath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got very angry, and he puts the banana net. What did he do? Then he got a mattress, a very nice soft cushiony mattress for for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he gave this very nice soft mattress to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Who gave this mattress? Jagadananda. And he gave it to, what did Mahaprabhu do? And I am not going to sleep on this mattress, you know. And so Swarup Damodar was cutting this banana leaf. Sannyas. Then he, so here he's saying that if we have something, then we have this desire for it. So Yudhisthira Maharaja is asking that Narada Muni, but even though if you don't have icha, but you have to have this comfort. So we don't really want to sleep on a mattress, nice soft mattress. And if we don't sleep on the mattress, then our family members will get upset. So this question Yudhisthira Maharaj asked Narada Muni, how can we win this? How can we? Yudhisthira Maharaj asked this question. Narada Raja said, Yudhisthira Maharaj said, whatever you ask me, the question you asked me, you are not a, Narada Rsi saying, you are not conditional materialist jeeves, souls. You are not ordinary. You are not ordinary conditional souls. Even if you sleep on the mattress or you sleep on the floor, there is no difference. Why? Because you are the devotees of Bhagavan. So these materialist senses will not touch you. Material desires will not touch you. Then Naraji said to Yudhisthira Maharaj, you are very fortunate that Bhagwan has come to your house and is residing in your house. Then it is a sloka. So the courtyard, you are the Nitya Parikas of Bhagwan. So it doesn't make difference whether you sleep on the floor or on the mattress. That's then. And Naraji said, hey, Yudhisthira Maharaj, you are very fortunate. The Swayam Bhagwan came to your house. The sloka. Bhagwan is residing in your house. So you are very, very fortunate because Bhagwan's dust is in your courtyard. The dust, the dhool, the dust of the lotus feet of Bhagwan is in your courtyard. Even the Brahmas and all the demigods, they come to your house to take the dust. And you are the friend of Bhagwan. Who do you call a friend? A friend is the one who helps you when you are suffering. The friend will automatically come to you when you need help. You don't have to ask him for help. That is a real friend. But if there is a festival in your house, the friend will come to your house to help you. You don't have to ask the friend to help you. And at the time of death, if he gets the news, the friend will straight away comes. That is called a friend. If you look on the internet, check on internet, Niti Sastra. In Niti Sastra, whenever there is some problems you have, like Durvasa Rishi came, right? Durvasa Rishi came, and Durvasa Rishi wanted, he came for some bhojan, and who helped? Bhagwan helped Yudhisthira, the Pandavas. I asked this question once. There's 3 questions. So, like when they were doing, the question is asking, when Yudhisthira is doing yagna, why didn't Bhagwan come? I don't know. Can't hear properly. Because devotees are speaking now, and it's not clear. There's 3 questions asked. Uddhav asked this question to Bhagwan. Whatever I speak, you don't hear me. I speak too much. That's why you're not listening. It gets overdosed when I speak too much, so it's overdose for you. Uddhav asked the question. Youth means Chuan. Youth. Youth. Youth is a Maya's place. When Yudhisthira Maharaj, you are Bhagwan, you know. Like without Bhagwan, without your desire, not even a leaf doesn't move. Then why didn't you say no to the Mahabharata? This when Draupadi said that she said that blind like father to Duryodhan, so Sakuni is saying, when Krishna leaves, then we will make the plan. So, yes, so he said, oh, in front of Krishna, none of our plan will work. So Sukini is saying, you know one katha? Indrapasta katha. He called the Indra that they didn't want to. Draupadi, they criticized you, Draupadi. Duryodhan said, we will take revenge. Saying, let Krishna go. Sukuni said, let Krishna go, and he's telling to Duryodhan, we will make the plan. So Bhagwan Uddhav is asking this question to Krishna. Why didn't he stop Duryodhan? Other devotees are speaking. I can't hear what they're saying. So when Yudhisthira Maharaj are gambling with the dice, then this question he's asking is, why didn't Krishna stop? Stop the gambling. So Bhagwan knew that this was going to happen, after the gambling to Pandavas. Oh, I'll give the answer tomorrow.